Have you ever asked someone to be your mentor and then you spoke to them 2 or 3 times and then you never spoke to them again? It's important to be a good mentee because you want to build relationships with people in the medical profession. It's not a large profession. It can be any day where you come across that person again. So in this video, I'm going to chat with you about how to be a mentee. If this is your first time watching any of my videos, hi, welcome to my channel. My channel is all about giving advice to anyone on the medical journey. I give advice based on my real life experiences. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, subscribe to my channel now. If you're interested in getting to know me a little bit better, follow me on Instagram at therealskinI'mIn_MD. So let's get started. My first tip is be easy to mentor. And what I mean by that is by setting expectations with your mentor so they know what you're looking for. It's not a guessing game as to how they can be a mentor to you and you guys are just figuring out as the day goes by. When you first establish this relationship, let them know what you're looking for. Are you looking for someone to guide you through the pre-med application process? Are you looking for someone to tell you what you need to be doing on your pre-med journey? In medical school, are you looking for someone to show you their specific field and what it's like to be a doctor in their field? Or are you looking for someone who can tell you what it's like to apply to the residency program that you're interested in? Let your mentor know what you would like from the relationship. Be open to learn, open-minded, and honest. And what I mean about honest is that sometimes your mentors might give you advice or suggest something that you just don't want to do. That's okay. Your mentor is not there for you to follow their exact rules. They're just there to give you advice. Take it or leave it. But don't lie to them and act like you're doing something that you have no intention in doing. Don't lie to them and act like you're interested in something that you're really not interested in. If they realize that you're not being honest, that can really break a relationship that could have been strong and helps you on your journey. Another tip is ask your mentors what they're looking for in their mentees. They might have their own expectations of you. So not only are you telling them your expectations of them, but let them have their expectations of you so you both are on the same page and your relationship can grow and be healthy and nurturing. My next tip is it's also your job to maintain a relationship. If you are on text status with your mentor, it's completely fine to shoot them a text once in a blue moon just to see how they're doing. If they're taking the time out to mentor you and guide you along your journey, the least you can do is just check in on them and see how they're doing. Just let them know that you care about them as a human being as well. If you are on email status with them, shoot them an email. Even if it's once a year, even if you lost track a little bit and it's 2 years later, just send them an email. Update them about what's going on with your life, just so that you show that you're still interested and it wasn't like a relationship where you were just using them to gain and then leaving. Remember that they're human too. If you're reaching out to your mentor and they're not responding, be patient. No need to hit them up all day, every day, or every other day. Give them a little time to respond back to you. They're doctors, their husbands, their wives, their sisters, their brothers. They are volunteers. There are other aspects. They have a lot going on in their lives more than just being your mentor. Some mentors might be able to prioritizing mentoring as one of the top things that they do, and I've had mentors that as soon as I text them, they're FaceTiming me in like the next 2 hours. They're texting me back in the next few minutes. Then I've had mentors who will take time, like a few days, to respond back to me. That doesn't mean that there's one mentor that likes me more than the other. It's just based on availability and what they're able to do at the time. They are humans. And like I kind of said a little bit earlier, they're human, so the advice that they give you, you may not always agree with. And sometimes it might be wrong in your opinion. That's okay. Everyone is not going to be 100% right in everything. That's why they're your mentor and not your life counselor, right? And I don't even think life counselors like tell you how to live your life. They just give you suggestions. That's really what your mentor is there for: suggestions, support system, advice, not telling you how to live your life. So if you disagree with them, that's fine. You don't have to follow everything that they do. I've had mentors that I totally disagreed with on some things, and that's okay. I even had a mentee that I read through her personal statement, and she really liked some aspects of it, and I just didn't like it, and I told her to remove it. We did some editing, and every time I revised her paper, she'll send it back to me with the part that I didn't like in there. But then we edited it enough that it had some aspects that I liked and some aspects that she liked. And at the end of the day, she 100% liked what she had. That was the most important thing. I'm just here to give advice, just like all other mentors are. If you feel strongly and passionate about something, it's your life, but at least be honest. She was very honest with me. She's like, I want this in my paper. What can I do? Just work with what she's giving me, right? I've had mentors that gave me advice and I followed it, and I actually didn't like it and wish I didn't follow it. But did that make me hate my mentor or break relationship with my mentor? No, because they gave me advice on what they genuinely thought was a good advice, and I just happened to disagree. That's okay. This is what's part about being human and just understanding that we all have different perspectives. When you form your own relationship with your own mentees, they're not always going to agree with you, but I'm sure you would say that doesn't make you a bad mentor. So give that same grace to your mentor. So in summary, just be easy to mentor. Check in on your mentors. Give them updates on how your life is going if you haven't chatted in a while. See how they're doing. And remember that they're human. You don't need to follow every advice that they give you, but you definitely at least need to be honest and straightforward and understanding. If this was helpful, let me know by liking this video. If you're interested in getting more advice on the journey in medicine, be sure to subscribe to my channel now. If you're interested in getting to know me a little bit better, follow me on Instagram at @therealskinamin_MD. I hope I see you at the next video. Bye.